What's the motherfucking deal? Welcome to the Den, man. It's your boy Ed Honcho. If you don't know, man, we got some shit to talk about today. Maybe I'm late getting to it. Apparently, it shook out yesterday. We're gonna talk about Big Soulja, man, aka Young Draco, or whatever the fuck he calling himself these days, man. Apparently, he was on some Everyday Struggle. Like, I don't watch none of that shit, man. Y'all know how I rock if you've been fucking with the Den. And if you don't know about the Den, it's the most hated show on YouTube. Not really, but it will be once we keep striving for it. Make sure you check out the Den, man. Like and subscribe. You can get us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook /DenShow Live. YouTube, you're watching it right now. If you're watching this, or youtube.com/DenShow, DenShow.com, it'll all bring you to the same place. But again, like I said, I'm your host, Ed Honcho, man. We got some shit to talk about, okay? If you haven't seen it, I'm going to play the video for y'all, and then I'm going to let y'all know how the fuck I feel about this situation, because it speaks on something bigger than just Soulja Boy. It speaks on something that's just going on with it. I know everybody who fuck with it ain't black, but I'm a black man, so I will speak on black issues from time to time. But I'm going to speak on, what this says about what's happening in the black community.
Y'all love the Asians in Nintendo. Y'all love the white people at Microsoft. Y'all love the white people at PS4. Embrace the black community. Academics. I can bring you on board, and you can even have a DJ Akademics game. You Twitch your stream all day playing Fortnite and shit.
Hold on, but I'm
support the black community. It's not a scam. Every game on here is licensed. It's 800 pre-installed games that are licensed. I sold $1 million in one day. Nintendo approached me.
Why would they approach you?
Come on, Academics.
Why would they approach you?
Because they're trying to see what the fuck going on. It's a young black kid just made $1 million within 24 hours.
You know,
and our
why
games
they
are on the consoles. We want in.
Why you name it on the box?
Yo, it's the first prototype. It's to cut me some slack. Like, I'm a black entrepreneur. Listen, my nigga, I done made $1 million off this motherfucking console. Look, check this out. Look.
Yo, why do you have so many businesses?
You right. It do say 7 orders.
It says 7 orders for 200,000. Hold on, wait. Let me show the camera. I gotta show the camera.
Ahead.
Hold on.
I love it.
Why do you have so many businesses though?
Right there.
Because I'm a fucking bona fide hustler. I'm trying to be a billionaire. Why don't you have that many businesses? Niggas in the hood is fucked up on Section 8. I came from the bottom of the bottom, nigga.
Okay, so let's just get right into it, man. It's a lot of shit that I need to address. You just immediately, like, first and foremost, if you watch at the beginning of that clip, right, that broad, whatever her name is, first thing out of her mouth is we support black business here. And then twice she asked, why do you have so many businesses? Like, she contradicted her whole self. She's out, she's erased, canceled, whatever the fuck y'all calling that shit nowadays. Like, she defeated her own fucking argument. And that shit kills me. Okay, and then for y'all to talk about y'all supporting black businesses, I don't think old buddy on the corner said, and I don't know who he is, but y'all know that whack ass Akademics. And this dude here, and everything that this man said, he tried to undermine. I don't scam people, so I don't want to collaborate with you because I think you scamming. Oh, well, it only got 200,000 for 7 orders. If he got 7 orders, or however many orders, and got 200,000, that's almost a quarter of a way to $1 million. Hey, I'm not knocking the man hustle. Again, if you don't fuck with it, don't fuck with it. Why your name ain't on the box? Again, every possible way that they could, they trying to undermine this, man. And like I said, this is a microcosm of something that we have in the black community. A problem that we always talk about is somebody else holding us down, or somebody put this white man doing this, or somebody else doing this to us that's preventing us from succeeding. But when it comes a chance to support your own, like the man was saying, what's the first thing that came out their mouth? They was knocking it every chance they had to knock it. Why you doing this? Why you got so many business? Like, trying to clown the man. Now, I'm not a person who agrees with Soulja Boy's antics. I'm not a person that just really listen to his music, but I will never ever knock any man's hustle, whether I fuck with you or don't fuck with you. I'm not a Kevin Hart fan. Won't knock his hustle. Sure, there's a lot of other motherfuckers out there I don't fuck with. Will never knock their hustle, but because as a human being, as a person, especially when you have the privilege of living in America, as opposed to other, man, you say what you want to say about capitalism, but it's the come up. Everybody you know that's came up has benefited from capitalism. Everybody who's trying to come up is trying to benefit from capitalism, and so again, I'm not here to knock nobody, but the haters and them motherfuckers who hating on him. Like I say, Academics, he's made his whole career off fucking hating. Again, if there were no characters like Soulja Boy or any other rapper, what would Academics be doing? He'd be working at your local fucking McDonald's or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Sipping off to some hoes or some shit. Who knows with that motherfucker? Because he's whack as fuck. That dude's a Wendy Williams, a fucking Charlamagne. Dudes like that, I can't stand, man. Like, it's not about trying to tear somebody else down so you can climb up, man. My thing in life is trying to find a way to help somebody else, man. You could have gave this man a platform to promote and put himself out there, whether it's a scam or anything else. Guess what? Who has to deal with that? He has to deal with that. It ain't got nothing to do with you, man. If you think it's something shady, guess what? Who's going to be the face of that? Soulja Boy is going to be the face of that. That has nothing to do with you. But yet you're trying to find every way you possibly can to knock this man. You know what I'm saying? But then they're going to be the same ones that turn around as, oh, you know, somebody doing this to us, somebody outside the community doing this to us, man. Well, you're not doing anything to help uplift the community, because Soulja Boy could have formed a whole new lane, could be doing something different to inspire the next man or the next youth or whoever else it may be. Whatever his claims are, whatever he's saying, it's irrelevant. He knows what's going on behind the scenes in his business, or what is and what ain't. That's his business. But you could have gave him a chance to use your platform, because you're going to capitalize off him being on the platform. So why can't he have a chance to capitalize and promote his business? And again, like I say, all they did was knock that shit, and it bothers the fuck out of me. It makes me think back a few years back why I stopped fucking with the Breakfast Club, because Dame Dash came on there, and Dame Dash was dropping gem after gem after gem. And they got mad, got emotional, because he was talking about business and some things like that, and owning your own shit, and being in charge of your own shit. And they trying to undermine him, and oh, well, you can't do this. Well, no, we ain't got drug money. Again, hating. Well, however you get your money, man, get your motherfucking money. I'm not knocking anybody. I'm not telling you to go out and sell dope. I'm not telling you to go out and do anything illegal. But however you get your money, if you using that to invest and clean it up or do whatever the fuck you doing, hey, salute. You know what I'm saying? Do what the fuck you got to do to come up. But this man was talking about legitimate business. He wasn't telling them to go do this and go do that. He was just telling them how to, you know, use your own money to come up. But instead, what they try to do, they try to undermine him in every fucking possible angle that they could, try to discredit him. Then black people come with the memes, tweet like Dame Dash or Dame Dash. And then, you know, and that's the fucking problem with fucking my people, niggas. Always want to crack some fucking jokes, man. And it's cool to laugh. I laugh at a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you laugh to deal with the pain. But sometimes when a motherfucker is giving you free game, you wonder, well, they don't teach us this and they don't teach us that. Well, here's some free game. A motherfucker lacing you up with some free game and you don't want it. You take it and turn it into a fucking joke. But then what, a couple of months, maybe a year or so later, however long it was, Gary Vaynerchuk, and I was fucking with Gary Vaynerchuk before he ever touched the Breakfast Club. I think I probably stopped paying as much attention after he hit the Breakfast Club, but I ain't knocking him for getting his shine on. Gary V comes on there essentially saying the same shit, and the Breakfast Club, oh yeah, they eating that shit up like it's fucking, you know what I'm saying, they listen to that shit like it's the fucking gospel, man. And again, this is not a knock on Gary V. I like Gary V. I've subscribed to Gary V on fucking multiple shits, you know what I'm saying. I like his mentality, but again, it's the way that shit gets handled when it's one of our own as opposed to someone else, and we steadily stay knocking ourselves and we steadily stay hating on ourselves. It's always a joke when we do something. But you let one of these other brands or something come out, you know, you running to waste your whole paycheck to go get that shit. It's like I said, I follow several entrepreneurs on Twitter and other platforms, and it's always the people that I see knocking them, you know what I'm saying, or ones that look like us. Oh, they hating them because it's this or that. Akademics said something about it being a Shopify store or whatever. And I understand how that game works. Who cares, man? You got a Shopify store and you making more money than you are working a 9 to 5, or somebody working a 9 to 5, or he probably made more money on that Shopify store than Akademics gonna make this year. I don't know, and I'm not counting the man money. I'm just saying, who gives a fuck, man? Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, who gives a fuck? Why? Again, Akademics would not have shit going on if it wasn't for hating on another. I don't even know them other two people on the fucking panel. Like, I don't really give a fuck about them because, again, like I said, old gal came with some stupid ass fucking questions. She's irrelevant. No, buddy, he ain't really say shit. I'm not gonna go watch the whole episode. I just found out there was even a show called Everyday Struggle, like today or yesterday or some shit. And I mean, listen to the title of the name, Everyday Struggle. We put ourselves in that mind state. Hey, I'm gonna watch Everyday Struggle. I'm struggling, but I'm gonna watch Everyday Struggle. That's some stupid ass shit, man. And like, that's my fucking problem. Like, motherfuckers gonna come with, oh, you cooning or you doing this, you ain't doing none of that shit, man. I'm thinking intelligently and looking at the problem from a non-emotional aspect and looking at it from a sensible aspect. Well, I'm sitting inside my little TV here. But again, y'all can do what y'all want to do, man. All I'm doing is just dropping my perspective on it, man. Y'all know how we rock it at the Den. If you've been fucking with the Den, y'all already know what it is. We're going to be live tonight at 10 o'clock. Whenever you watching this video, don't matter what day you watch this video, we going live at 10 o'clock Central Time. We go live at 10 o'clock Central Time every single night. So make sure you catch the live stream, man. You can call in and voice your opinion. And again, like I said, we can discuss whatever's going on in the world. Like I said, you can call in and say whatever the fuck you want to say, because we're going to keep it 100 here. That's just how we rock with it. But again, like I say, man, I'm your host, Ed Honcho. I'm your boy, Ed Honcho, man. This has been the Den, man. Look, hey, bro, you gotta look. Just cut the TV off, bro. Man, I'm out, man. I'm out. I'm gone, man.